Big up, everybody, and welcome to Sofia's Football Talk. We are here with an spontaneous type of call-in show. I was like, why not do a call-in show? There's been some good games. Why not? And I am ready to have some of you guys on. The link will be out very shortly. But yeah, so if there's anybody that wants to come on, then feel free to do so once the link is out. And everybody gets a few minutes to have their say on this Saturday evening. I mean, here are all of the results. I just finished as well watching the Bayern Munich versus Leverkusen game. Just filmed that video. So after the stream, I'm gonna edit that and make sure that that's up for you guys before this night ends. So yeah, but like Walumba is saying here, and big up to you. Crazy results today. I mean, as you guys can see, we had um the first game, that 12:30 kickoff in the UK with Newcastle equalizing, level draw versus Man City. And what a game that was. To be fair, Newcastle had opportunities where they could have won. If they had an Isak playing, Alexander Isak, 100% with some of the chances that Newcastle had, he would have scored and they would have won. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just glad that Man City dropped points because Rodri's Rodri is Man City's main man. He is the guy. And of course, when you also have a Kevin De Bruyne that's not there, you know, when Holland doesn't score, what do? They had Guardiola who scored a wonderful goal, may I add, great goal. But what else do you really have though? You know? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna continue just okay, when Holland doesn't score, our defenders gonna do it for us? No. Where is a Jack Grealish had a good game, by the way. I actually think he was Man City's best player, and I don't tend to be as in regards to him being a Man City player. I haven't been his greatest fan at all, no. But today was good. Unfortunately, other players weren't. But where are the goals, people? Why wasn't Phil Foden starting? Why? Why is Pep persisting on not really playing a Phil Foden? What is it? Hmm. Should he not be the successor of when De Bruyne leaves? I don't know. And then Arsenal 4-2 against Leicester. That game. That game. I sometimes, when I was doing the layout, I was like, did that game actually end in 4-2? Yes, it did. It did. Martinelli 1-0. Trossard 2-0. James Justin, who a few years ago, right before he got injured, was cooking for Leicester. That was before they got relegated, right? And then he got injured, out for a long time, and he scored a screamer of a goal. And I'm like, damn, he actually scored two goals, Yep. Because technically, one of them in the 64th minute it looked to be that it was a Havertz own goal, but it's credited to be James Justin, I believe. So yeah. And then indeed he own goal, and then Havertz. Is it not Trossard? Why does it say Havertz? I'm pretty sure it was Trossard who scored, but okay. Huh. Oh, that was at the end. You know what? I'm tripping. So much happened in this game that I'm like, or in a lot of the other games, because I was also at the same time watching the Chelsea Brighton game, and I'm realizing I no, technically that is the right score. 4-2. All of those four goals were scored in the first half by who? Cole Palmer. Bring me Cole Palmer to OT. If it's not going to be next year, I know he's signed this death row contract with the Chelsea, but bring me Cole Palmer to OT. I'm saying 2026-27 season. I'll give him 2 years. I can wait. But he needs to come home because growing up as a Man United fan, yeah, he played for Man City. I get it. He plays for Chelsea now. But mark my words, I believe at some point this kid will be playing for Man United. We will be getting him. And oh my God, he's too good. He's too good. That free kick that he scored to make it like that hat trick, that to me was just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? The other games I didn't watch that much of, to be fair, like the Everton Brentford game, not Brentford, I mean Palace, and then Brentford West Ham, Forest, Fulham. But I did watch Wolves and Liverpool, where Liverpool won 2-1, but they didn't have the best day at the office whatsoever. So, yeah, but it's just annoying that, like Chelsea, where you have Jane Sancho, who got, you know, another assist, also got the penalty. So technically, when it comes to fantasy, FBL rules, he got an assist, two assists. He's still cooking. One of Ineos' biggest mistakes was to have Sancho leave and join Chelsea. Not good. Not good. But I digress. So those are my 2 cents before I put the link, and we'll see if anybody wants to join. In regards to how long we'll go for, it depends. Maybe 40 minutes. Really, really depends on um, the people that comes on and all that. Big up Kwasi, hope we're doing well. Yeah, results. I mean, for you're top of the league right now, so for you it's very good. Tolo says, watch us lose tomorrow. I don't think we will. I mean, do check out, to those of you who haven't, do check out my um, preview with Ash, the Spurs fan, for the Man United Spurs game that we, streamed yesterday to find out about my score prediction. Oh, Chelsea pisses me off, man. Big up Eddie, hope you're doing well. Interesting day of footy. I agree. Let me just, you know what? I feel like I've done enough talking. I want to hear your thoughts, guys. Join the, and I'm going to pin it in the chat. Join the call in show. There we go. I'll just put it on all platforms. So because we're also streaming on Facebook and on Twitch. So if there's anybody watching from those platforms as well, feel free to join in. But yeah, link is there, and we'll see who wants to come on, who wants to have a chat. You'll get a few minutes. There's no timer on. We'll see. Oh yeah. Okay, let me pin the comment. Where's the comment again? There we go. Yeah, pin the comment, and there it is pinned. So yeah, join in, people. Come in and have your say about today's Saturday games, because, like we all mentioned in the chat, there was some interesting games, very epic games. And what annoys me is the fact that you have Arsenal winning, Chelsea winning, Liverpool winning. Yes, City dropped points, and there should be talks about that, by the way. But all the eyes will then be on the Man United Spurs game tomorrow, and that is a bit annoying. And I don't want us to be the talking points in terms of, oh, we lost again, nor, you know, I want to win. I don't want to draw. I want to win. I want to win. Respectfully, Spurs, I don't have a problem with you, but I want to win. I indeed want to win the game. So that's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. But there has been some good games, though. So, like I said, I was watching the Bayern Munich Leverkusen game. Reaction video will be up later as I'm done with this stream. And tomorrow we will probably also I think we will be posting a video for the Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid game, as that's going to be a late night kickoff. So we'll do that. And I have the day off on Monday, so that's going to be nice to just chill, relax. Yeah. So far, nobody has turned up for the call in show. I mean, it was a very spontaneous one. I didn't really let people know ahead of time because I wasn't really supposed to do a call in show. But here we are. So if there's anybody that wants to come on, don't be scared. I mean, I won't bite. Feel free to come on in and talk about what you want to talk about. But the talking points can be like about the games. But if you're a Man United fan and you want to talk about Man United's game tomorrow, then that's fine, you know? But it's more so about just coming in and getting to have the chance to have your say. That's what it's all about. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll keep talking until somebody shows up, so that's fine. But yeah, in regards to, I feel like I say that a lot in regards to, but when it comes to the other games, like I talked about, so Everton finally getting a win, as they in some of the other games that they played where they be, having the lead for a majority of the time and then they kind of bottle it at the end. This time though, not at all. They came back because I believe I did see some highlights. I saw Brian and Buemo who still keep scoring. What a goal that was. Scored the opening goal for Brentford, but then, you know, Everton came back, did their thing. Who scored? So we had McNeil. Damn it! I actually was considering in my when it comes to my FBL to put McNeil there, and damn, I regret it. And just check out the FBL video that I posted because we have the me using the wild card. Let me see how many points I have. I'm not gonna reveal that, but oof, still have actually just oh my god. Yeah, I just have two more players. So I need them to do something for me. Yeah, kind of had a howler, you know? Kind of had a howler. Damn it. It is what it is. We just play for vibes, but I ain't gonna sit there and say I'm an expert because I'm not. Not at all. Ooh, not at all. And then we also have a. Why do I keep saying Brentford? It wasn't Brentford that played Everton. It was Crystal Palace. And that was Guay who scored in the opening minutes. I mean, Brentford was playing West Ham. West Ham, I've been shocked by West Ham. I mean, Susek scored. Hello, got the equalizer. I hear it. But West Ham, let me look at the table. So, if we're looking at the table while we wait for people to join, maybe this might not be. We might change this to not a calling show, and this will just be a regular reaction video. Because if there's nobody turning on to join the calling show, then we'll call. I mean, technically, the title is not a calling show, but then we'll just change the thumbnail to something else. And it'll just be a Prem review. So that's fine. But I won't be here forever. So I'll be here for at least the next 10 minutes. But if there's nobody joining in for the calling show, then that's about it. And that's fine. That's completely fine. So on the table, maybe let me put the table on. Let me put the table on. Let's just do that. Remove these two. There we go. And here's table. But let me try to make this a bit bigger. Okay, we'll do this. There we go. There we go. or there we land, should I say. There we land. And we try to zoom it a little bit in. There we go. Okay. So, as you guys can see, there. Liverpool right now at the top with 15 points. And right behind is Man City on 14 points. And then you have an Arsenal on 14 points. Yep. Chelsea in fourth place. Damn it, Chelsea. With 13 points. So just Chelsea are just 2 points behind the Liverpool. Like, and I'm definitely not saying they weren't gonna win the league, but like right now that fourth place is kind of looking all right for them. Aston Villa still hasn't played. They will be playing Ipswich tomorrow, which I believe they will be winning. I think it's going to be an away game, but they still probably will be winning that, in my opinion. So then they will be, then they will probably be second. Then if they win the game, yeah, they'll be second. Level on points with Liverpool, but because of the, goal difference, they will therefore be second. But yeah, that's probably going to work out very well for them, I think. Yeah, most definitely. And then Fulham 6, Newcastle, Brighton, Forest, Spurs. And where do you have Man United? 11th. 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 Yeah. If we win, though, with 3 points, then we'll be 8. If we win tomorrow, which I think we will be, but you never know. But yeah, this ain't cute. And the next game that we have in the Prem is going to be against Villa next Sunday, which I'm not looking too forward to. That's going to be a away game. I don't think we're winning that, I don't think we're also having Porto away in the Europa League. This could be a week where Ten Hag might get the sack. Next upcoming week, I should say. That might happen. That potentially could happen. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know what happened if StreamYard is doing a madness, but suddenly all the comments aren't showing. So what the? That's weird. So if you are watching, you are commenting. I'm sorry for whatever reason. I can't see it. Maybe I can see it on YouTube potentially. Yeah, Tiki might be one of those days where people just don't feel like going to join the calling show. So scrap it. We ain't calling it a calling show. We'll do maybe a calling show once. You know what? Once we get into the international break again, which will be in 2 weeks, that's when we're probably gonna do a calling show. So scrap it. It's not a calling show. Don't have your say. Oh no, you do have your say, but you can have your say in the comment section. Okay? Because apparently people are kind of embarrassed today. And I'm joking. It's fine. Sometimes I also just like to watch and be a viewer and don't always like to hop on shows or streams. So I get it. I get it, people. I understand. Don't you worry. But yeah, this is just, oh, guys, I am a bit concerned for Man United. I am. Like, you see other teams be winning, other teams be doing well, and then you just see us. We just are not on it whatsoever. We take one step forward, we take 3 steps back. That's sad. That is concerning. That I do not like whatsoever. I don't like it. But what can you do? What can you do? Not much. Unfortunately, not much. The main thing is to get rid of Knock, move him on, and I'm saying have Rude be the manager until the end of the season. That's where I'm at. I'm okay with that. I'm completely fine with that being, you know, if that ends up being the decision that they make, I'll be fine with that. I think they can. I'll pick up Paul for whatever reason. I can't wait. Oh, now finally, now they showcase the comments. Yeah, streamers sometimes be doing a madness, but yeah, they do be doing a madness. But yeah, pick up Paul. Hope you're doing well. I'm all right. And enjoy my weekend. Hopefully, Man United won't be ruining that tomorrow. But I still do believe that we're going to win. I do. I do. I'm not going to say I'm super, super confident, but I think we will. But it is a bit concerning with how things have been. But we move. We move. Keep getting the likes up, though, everybody. Keep getting the likes up and do indeed subscribe to Sophia's Football Talk if you haven't already, as we are once again on the road to 5K subscribers. Like we've been growing a lot. We're like what, less than 600 subscribers away from 4K. We were growing very well this in the month of September. Month of September has been very well for Sophia's Football Talk. So I believe that we can get 5K by the end of this year, and that's going to be a goal. I mean, if a bigger goal is to make sure that we can make this a full-time thing in the next few years. So yeah, Paul says my score prediction for tomorrow game is 2-1 Man United. Okay, okay, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. That can happen. I think for the neutral, it's you know a afternoon game. I think it's gonna be a game where it might not be the most technically like quality in terms of like whoa, these are playing some proper football. It'll be exciting. I think in terms of it'll probably be intense. It will also be. I think it'll be a high scoring game. I think so. I think both teams will score goals. Even though both teams have been struggling with scoring goals, I just see it being a high scoring game. Like last time, it was 2-2 at OT. And before that, I believe we lost 2-1 at their ground. And that was like last season. So we didn't do very well against Spurs then. But with that high line, we have to expose it. I know we can, but we have to make sure we do. We have to make sure we do. Big up, we have Eddie here in the building. Let me just remove the what should I say? The graphics here. There we go. We'll remove stop the screen and do no, that's the wrong one. This is the one. There we go. Hello. How are you?
Yo, how's it going, Sophia? Yeah, I'm good.
I'm okay. I mean, we'll see how we both feel tomorrow after the game, but so far so
Yeah.
good. So far so good.
Really? Is it so far so good?
Eh,
Because the table you brought up the table. I didn't even see where Man United is. Like, where's United in that table?
11th.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's so far so good for our United, but for the people competing in the Prem, things are looking interesting. I guess Chelsea. Sure, you've been discussing them already, right? Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to rehash things, but yeah, the Sancho. Yeah, I remember discussing this with you actually before. The Sancho move to Chelsea. I was saying, okay, Ineos will right to get rid of a problem child, right? Yeah, you have someone that's in there that's got attitude. They're going to be distracting everyone. There's going to be bad blood. You just need to get rid of them. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the caveat is don't get rid of them to a to a rival, as you were saying before.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I can't believe how many. How's he got like 3 assists already, like in 3 games? Like Sanchez just he's not even fully turned on yet, like properly as well. Yeah,
Hmm.
and I don't know if you've been through this stat, Sophia, but he's got more assists than Bruno, hasn't he?
I believe then isn't isn't it as well than some of the other players, not just Bruno?
Oh, I've not seen the wider context. I'm not sure. I want to see it. Yeah, but for a
Yeah.
guy that's supposed to be the captain of Man United, right? And this guy that was getting goals and assists when he came here under Ole, and he's looking like that. I mean, it's been what 5 games, 5 or 6 games. It's like it's not great, is it? It's not looking good
No,
for what should be the leader.
I
So
know.
yeah, it's not. I'm a little bit. I know it's still early in the season though, so I'm not getting that depressed yet, in it. Like, come on, how long's left? 33 games, right? It's a lot of games for things to be turned around, right? It's not looking good, but time to go. Long time to go. I would say people are getting too excited. Like, if you're a Chelsea fan, I reckon they're getting too gassed. What do you think?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 100. I still am okay. They look good today. Yes, 100%. I mean, Brighton did not make it easier for themselves, and it annoys me that
Mm.
we lost to them. It
Oh,
annoys me even more, but it is what it is. I just feel like with Chelsea, they look to be maybe clicking. I still am not fully convinced.
mm,
Not fully convinced. I think we need a bit more games,
mm,
and then we'll see.
yeah.
But I do think people be getting gas, especially with like Jackson. Oh, him and Palmer, the best partnership. No, no, no. It's just Palmer's really good. He's
Palmer's
great.
really.
I'll give you that. He's incredible. But Jackson, no.
And you're saying you want Palmer at United, right? Yeah. I was trying to like see how that would be possible. Is he a Man United fan?
Yes.
Yeah, would that be the pull then? Because like, why else would he come? Isn't it? Like, we're not looking good.
Yes. That's
Okay.
there's pictures out there of him, with that 2010 11 kit, I believe it was.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go back on what I said. That's not the only attraction. Obviously, the money. Like Man United pay these ridiculous wages, don't they? So they'd probably to get him away from Chelsea too. They'd have to pay something ridiculous, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I mean, he's with that death row contract at the minute.
Yeah.
Like
How long is that? Like
signed,
7 years or
I
something like
think
that.
Broski signed another one till like 20, I think 33.
What? And it's 2024. Wait, what? It's like 9 years, isn't it?
Yes.
Wait, how old is he? Like 20 or something? We could get the
This is why I'm saying 2026, 27. In 2 years, give me 2 years. I think we'll get him.
2027, yeah. What would his buyout clause be though? That is the
I have
thing. What
no idea, but I'm just banking on Chelsea just being rubbish.
really? By 2027 though.
I'm,
Yeah, actually, I
I'm,
think it'll
I'm,
still be rubbish.
I'm actually, I'm saying like 26,
Uh,
but like 26, 27 is kind of what I'm saying. Maybe even the thing is, if we can get him next year, that would be wonderful, but that probably won't happen.
oh yeah. And that's the thing. How much has Man United got to spend as well? They've burned through quite a lot under this Ten Hag tenure. So would they have Cole Palmer money? We're going above 100 million, isn't it?
If they
Obviously,
could
for
just
Palmer.
get relegated or something, I don't know. I'm just, I'm, I'm
Wow.
just, I'm clutching at everything now, Eddie. Eddie, I need Palmer in a Man United shirt. I need him in one of these.
Mm,
I need that. I need it. I need to inject it.
yeah,
Palmer, the way
yeah.
he's
Imagine them linking up with Xerxes as well. Like
up
these technical players,
in
like
oh,
tasty, eh?
mhm,
Yes, I
these
did
two.
enjoy watching the games for a change, man. Seeing more technical players, man. Why is that a dream right now, man? It's like we're supposed to be the best legacy team, yeah, and
Yeah.
I've gotten. I mean, there's obviously a lot of fans tired of just talking about the same errors with Man United. I mean, it's not always the same errors, but you get similar errors being made. Like, I was watching someone else's channel, and they were just talking about Ten Hag going back to using Ericsson in that holding midfield, and it's like, yeah, it worked for a couple games, but then again, it worked a couple of seasons ago for a couple of
Mhm.
games, and then it got completely exposed. And it's like, obviously, that's going to happen again if you're doing that with Ericsson because he's going to be slower and older this season. So why would you even
Yeah,
do that? Yeah. So it's like,
exactly.
yeah, Ten Hag's recycling errors, and it's just, yeah,
I just
it's annoying.
also with Ten Hag, like there was times where what was it like Ericsson was rumored to leave.
Yeah.
There were reports saying like he would want to go. He wants more minutes. I get it now. Suddenly, he's getting a lot of minutes, which is warranted. He's playing well, but it's a bit like sometimes Ten Hag be moving mad where you think players are 100%. They will be going. He
Mm,
did the same thing with the Maguire as well last season. Maguire was playing for no minutes
mm,
in a long time last season. Suddenly, okay, of course, yes, there were injuries, but then he ends up becoming super important. You played him a lot.
mm.
Even when players came back from injury, you still kept playing him. It's a bit, I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, people were
Get,
saying what the favoritism thing. Like, I
yeah.
was thinking, yeah, I was thinking people were just recycling that from Ole's tenure, but it could be a thing, you know. Yeah, City are looking dodgy, aren't they? A little bit. And them injuries, man, they're gonna come home to roost. I mean, Kovacic is all right, but far cry from Rodri, the that
Oh,
that
yeah.
maestro. Yeah.
Gundogan as well looked. I love me some Gundogan, but he was not Gundo
Uh,
today. I don't know what he was. I was like, is this an imposter? What's happening here? Gundogan. No,
oh, he may be
he didn't look
expired.
good.
He may be expired now, eh? Like Casemiro.
I,
Hopefully. Well, it's
you,
not good that
I
Casemiro's
mean,
expired, but I hope Gundogan's expired. That's what I
oh
meant.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because with Man City, I think sometimes yes, they've been getting, what was it last? Not they got a draw against Arsenal. Before then, in
Mm,
the Prem weekend, they had a Brentford. Yes, they won against them, but they weren't really that good. Brentford
mm.
had opportunities, and then they drew against Inter in the Champions League. Inter was just very wasteful. They should have won the game.
That's your
And then
second season, isn't it?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then it was yes, they slapped up a Watford 100%. I get it, but that's the only like really good performance that they had in
Mm,
the past week and a half.
mm. Yeah,
Some of the
so
games have just been yeah,
they've
you
not
know,
been looking good. So, was it Rahul that said that? But it might be Arsenal's year. Yeah, it might. This could be it now because those last minute winners they were getting today as well. It's like I remember, was it 2 seasons ago when they bottled it. Obviously, Arsenal bottled the league, but there
yeah,
was like a run where they were getting like last minute winners. It's like
yeah,
I don't know. It seems obviously they'll be more experienced now.
mm-hmm,
So with that experience and then like resurrecting the last minute winners kind of thing, it may just keep taking them to that next level of we're knocking at the door, right? It's early in the season, but it's like you can see Arsenal doing this thing where they are in the title race again, right?
yeah,
I particularly don't think they've strengthened enough in the amount of individual talent they could have got. Like getting
agreed.
people like Sterling to just fill your squad. It's like another second-hand Pep player, which for me, if you're going to try and take down one of the best Premiership teams like in history right
Mm-hmm,
now or current history, yeah, you gotta be like my brother's an Arsenal fan, yeah, and I was saying to him like you got to be having people that are challenging Martinelli for the first
yeah,
position, right? Getting people like a possible Kvaratskhelia from Napoli, or just these guys that will threaten the first team rather than
mm-hmm.
in your squad. From if you're a title chaser, anyway.
Oh yeah,
So
I hear what you're
yeah,
saying.
so
They
they
should
would
have
have been.
gotten a striker.
Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because that Havertz, yeah, okay, cool, is good at facilitating, but when you need that route one, as a lot of people say. you needed that plan B, and we know Jesus is exactly the not exactly the same as Havertz. He's like Havertz, but like a bit weaker, isn't he? Got a bit of
Hmm.
dribbling to him. Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
didn't like. I like Jesus because of that dribbling, but the finishing's not there. So that could. See, this is the thing. Like, this is where I'm so frustrated at our team, United. Yeah, because if we were actually doing a project with Ten Hag and we're in the third season, we'd be walking into a. Well, I don't know about walking into a title race, but we'd be close to that, right?
Well, we like in all actuality, we should be in and around it. I'm not
Yeah,
saying win it, but I'm saying like give it a go. But we can't give it a go because we're
yeah,
miles off it.
yeah.
That's the unfortunate part.
That's what happens when you do this thing we've been doing at United, which is
Hmm.
patchwork performances just to steal games, right? Not playing well in games. Like this is for like the majority. Obviously, there's been games where we've played good, but the majority of games I remember watching under Ole, Jose, and now Ten Hag, it's like a lot of them just not playing well. We're absorbing a
Hmm.
lot of pressure, counter attack, million miles per hour goal. Yeah. And that describes what Bruno's done in his career. It's like he could be playing crap for 89 minutes, assist,
Hmm.
playing crap for 90 minutes, assist in the 91st minute, or a goal. Oh, it's okay now. He's got a goal or assist. He's cool. You can't you don't go like to win leagues doing that, right? You can win some cups,
Nope.
which is why I can see why Ten Hag's won FA Cup, Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
You can snatch a couple of games, win the cup.
Oh yeah, he's
38,
more of a
yeah,
cup manager,
yeah.
domestic cup manager.
Yeah, but for a 38 game marathon, gonna get exposed. And it always happens to our team, man. Always happens. Like, I don't even remember. I'm trying to remember the last time we've even been close to a title race, yeah. And it may be like Van Gaal days, where it was like, I think it was the first half of the season. And then I think we lost to like Leicester after being like 2-1 up, and we lost like 4-2, and it was just a drop off for the second half of the season. I may be wrong, but that's a memory that came to me, I think. But
Mm,
it's been too long for us to not be in a title race,
we
man.
also had under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I remember when City lost De Bruyne, and we were like, I think we were top by like January. This might have been 2021. I
Yeah.
remember, and then Gundogan decided to be a jackass and be good.
Mhm.
So we just decided to mess up, and they ran with it. And the gap was, I think we were like many points behind. We were second,
Uh,
but we were many points behind because they just ran with it. Gundogan just saved their asses.
that's so irritating. Like Man City not even having a striker and then winning. Like yeah, it's just it's time for Man City to expire now without
Yeah,
football.
enough
Like,
is enough. I'm
yeah,
I'm actually done. There's a comment here from Raul says, "What's your opinion of the McTominay sale? Should United have kept him? He is cooking at Naples. Yes, he is cooking, but I'm okay with letting him go. Let's not. I don't know what you think, Eddie, but I personally am okay with letting him go. And he is cooking. He scored. He was assisted by Lukaku. I saw the goal. He looked good, and they love him. They love him. The
yeah,
Napoli
but
fans.
okay. Okay, Napoli, they've been bad though, haven't they? For what is it? When did they win that league? Was it 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons?
2 seasons ago.
Jesus. So it was last season that they were really bad. There was a massive drop off, wasn't
Yes, yes,
it? What
yes.
did they finish like mid table or something like that?
Yeah, they were like, I think it might have been eighth or ninth.
Yeah,
Like they didn't get any European football.
right. And then we finished eighth. Yeah. So this is the thing. Yeah. McTominay was looking good last season, I think, in terms of the fact that we were an eighth place club. Yeah.
Mm.
So the point I'm making is that's his level.
I
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah. I don't think Napoli may do something better to like maybe get into Europa League or something, but it's like, yeah, that's where it should be. That I think McTominay is a mid-table to Europa League level guy. Yeah,
Mhm.
he should never. For me, McTominay should have gone maybe 3, 4 seasons ago. That's
Yeah,
how. Yeah, that's how long ago I was done with McTominay. Yeah,
yeah,
It's-
agreed.
I, yeah. I know results are king in football and will be a lot of things in life, yeah. But
Hmm.
if the thing is, this context, yeah, is a spectator sport, and I don't know about everyone else, yeah, but I like to enjoy my football, yeah.
Yep,
And good football
me
normally,
too.
when you have a good formula, you're training properly, you're doing logical things, it normally leads to you getting trophies and then titles, stuff like that. Yeah. Pep at one time was entertaining with his football. I don't know about nowadays, it's kind of stale, but you know what I mean? Good football normally gets to titles and trophies. So
Yep.
McTominay is not one of them guys that will be
Nope.
like in your engine room in the midfield, helping you conduct and control the game, 1-2s, or even dribbling, carrying the ball and stuff like that. You know, he's not.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, that's my long answer to McTominay. Yeah, stay where you're at, man. I'm happy
Yeah.
you've gone. Thank you for your
Thank you.
service.
Thank you for
Yeah.
your service. Thank you for the money that we got for you. And I hope you shine. I am hoping that he keeps doing well because there's no agenda, you know? I
Mm,
hope you do well. Go ahead, shine. But to
mm,
say, should we have kept him? No,
mm,
no, because it just wouldn't work. He was not like, he's just not a part of where we want to be or where we want to get to.
mm,
He shouldn't be a part of that, unfortunately. But on our own, and we hope you do well. That's it.
mm,
With Sancho, I think Ineos got blood on their hands by letting him go to Chelsea.
yeah. Oh, I'm going to be
It's okay to
watching
call
Chelsea
out and
now.
say they messed up.
Mm,
I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, we should have never sold him. Like I would have liked to have kept him. I wouldn't mind keeping him, but I get that we, got rid of him or let him go, but I just would never understand why they would let him go to a Chelsea. That to me, I will never get that. Never. And if they end up like, let's say, finishing above us, and he's been a big part of why? No. I'm looking at them sideways. Looking at them sideways.
yeah.
That's a red flag. That's a
It
red
is. You
flag.
know what? Yeah, I was thinking that Sancho was just gonna like either flop or take a really long time to get going, so it wouldn't look as
Mhm.
bad as it is looking nowadays. Started off with 3 assists, and I think it should be 4 assists because when I don't think you get an assist for winning a penalty, do you?
Just like in FBL, but like not, you know,
Yeah.
FBL,
But,
they credited that as an assist,
oh,
but
okay. Well, yeah, it
yeah,
should be in it like officially,
mhm,
right? So,
yeah,
Sancho's he's gonna now have that confidence to get to an even better level now. You know, because you know how you have like the physical level, then the emotional level. His emotions are now up there, where
yeah.
he may even unlock the Dortmund Sancho at Chelsea, and that if that happens. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a long, long season for us to compete for that top
It just
four.
looks like he's enjoying it again. It's just like, and he wears blue. It
Yeah,
just, this is what I wanted him to be for Man United. Sad man. I think we messed it up.
I just really wonder what really happened behind between him and Ten Hag. It's just because, like, obviously, Ten Hag, he's got to be the guy that has the final say. If you don't get on with the manager, you have to go. You have to surely, because he's Ten Hag is the general. He's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, yeah, oh, because things are going so wrong for Ten Hag now. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. Like, obviously, remember when Ronaldo was a problem, right? Yeah, and things were going well. Like that decision
Mm,
looked good at the time. And then when things were going back, people tried to revise history like it was a mistake to let him go. This is
I
kind of
know.
yeah, this is gonna happen with the Sancho thing. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's sometimes I feel like people take it too far. Either people be like hate watching and be like, yeah, he's this and that, and then other people be like, just completely blame Man United and say that he's oh so wonderful. Da 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 da. It's like, can't we just be a little bit more nuanced? Can we be a little bit balanced?
Mm,
Okay, it's okay if you feel like he shouldn't have gone, but it's just sometimes the way people are like, I told you so. Told you he
yeah.
was gonna ball. I told you, Man United or this Man United fan base. I don't. Are you player FC? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah.
sometimes can we be a bit balanced? Doesn't have to be one or the other. Like,
This
I'm
is the thing.
okay. I'm happy for him,
Mm,
but it annoys me that it happens with the Chelsea.
yeah.
And I'm also okay with Man United being like, you messed up. It doesn't have to be I blame you or I blame you. You know?
This is exactly what the problem is with life in general. Like I'm sure there's a lot of situations where you just see people that have trouble with controlling emotions. Yeah, being
Mhm.
mindful, being measured. Getting the balance as you're saying. Yeah, I've had it with a lot of things. Yeah, and I've had to go to therapy to talk about certain things so I can try being
Hey,
more
say,
balanced in life.
yeah.
Yeah. So with football, there's a lot of unwritten rules, right? There's no real because it's like a sport. There's no real like there's a rule book, yeah, for like how you play the game as a player. That don't break this law, don't do that. But as a fan,
Hmm.
what's the real rules, right? It's a lot of unwritten rules as to how you should
Yep.
act, yeah. So there is these, yeah. There's people that are just overreact or underreact or like me, because I've been soured so much by Man United, sometimes I'm more pessimistic than I should be for certain
Hmm.
things. So even
Hmm.
when we do certain things, even when we do certain things right at Man United, I'm like, yeah, but can we go forward and win a league? Or I'm saying stuff where I'm like, I'm kind of just putting it down anyway because of the trauma that the Glazers have put us through with all these mistakes with managers and stuff.
Lots of trauma.
Yeah,
Lots of trauma.
so anyway, the
Oh,
last point on that is that we're gonna keep
yep.
going through this because a lot of us are just going through the PTSD since Sir Alex Ferguson decided to retire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah. The childhood was wonderful as a Man United supporter, but like the adulthood, Lord
mm,
have mercy. Wow.
yeah,
It's been rough. I mean, hopefully we can get back to the glory days, but I don't know if you saw there were reports saying that Omo said that he would like to win, you know, the league
yeah.
by 2028.
Oh, he's putting a time on it as well.
Hmm.
4 years time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making the right decisions, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I
You
mean, I
can't.
like that you have a goal and then you just have to work towards it. It can't just be like, we hope we can win it one day. No, no, it has to be, okay, we have to see. You have a goal, you have ambitions that by that time we shall be winning the Premier League. Okay.
Mm,
Then you have to make the proper steps in order to get there. Appoint the proper manager. Maybe we have two in that time. I don't know. We'll see.
mm,
One that can get us as far as he can get us, and then another one that can get us on to the finish line. You never know. And then the players along the way, we might see. We probably won't see. I think Bruno will probably be gone by then. We won't see a Maguire. Casemiro is not there.
mm.
I think Rashford at some point probably would leave as
Yeah,
well if we don't
crazy.
sort out, you know, if he doesn't get his ish together, then at some point he will be leaving. So you
Rashford, yeah,
might just have, yeah, Rashford. So
yeah.
you might just have like Mainu, Halen, Xerxes.
Mm.
Who else do we have? Ganacho might maybe be here. Dallo,
Oof.
Delict Masraoui.
Yeah.
Leach, you never know even. Sometimes he'd be with Leach. I don't know what it is, but some of the fan base is starting to go a little bit on him as well. I don't know.
I've heard this. I've heard this. It's you know what, yeah. I mean, you see it with Romero. You see it with was it Rojo when we used to have him as well. It's just I think it's
Yes.
cool. It's the culture of the way they defend in Argentina. You have some of these
Yeah,
moments where a little bit overzealous. I think it can be managed properly with
I
obviously
think
the
so
proper
too.
coach. Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. I've not given up on Martinez. I do think sometimes he can have these slight bozo moments,
yeah.
just slight, not too much, but slight. But I still believe that he is good in my opinion. So,
Mm.
and hopefully Ahmad will be there as well. And then
Mm.
you gotta get a couple of other players as well in.
You know what? Yeah, I'm not sure about Ahmad, but maybe he can like keep growing. He's tidy, right?
Hmm.
But I remember saying in one of my reviews, I'm like, what's the level though that we're supposed to be at? Right?
Mm.
Is it supposed to be like just tidy, or is it supposed to be like awesome? Yeah,
Yeah,
because he's
he has
is
to
he
get
not?
his
Yeah,
numbers up.
yeah. Well, I'm not even just talking about numbers. Like I need to be seeing my winger. This is if like United is going to really get back to the top, in my opinion. We do not dribble enough, right?
Yeah,
We should be having individual players. Yeah, when it's like there's that low block or whatever it is where
that
someone's
knows how to
isolated.
dribble.
Yeah, when someone's isolated, they got to be able to beat that man or beat us, beat two. Yeah, we don't have that. Yeah, you see, Man City sometimes when they need someone to unlock a certain defense, they bring on a Doku. Yes, he's got a lack of finishing product, but you can see that dribbling that he does. Yeah,
Yeah,
it can create space for other people. That's what you need when you're handling a
I
low block,
agree.
right? Create
Yeah,
the space
yeah,
for someone else. Because when you see
yeah.
someone dribble, they've taken out a man, and then someone else is trying to cover the person dribbling, so they're out of position, and it just opens stuff up, man. It's like
Hmm.
we don't have that enough. Yeah, maybe we get the Rashford flip flap nutmeg. I think he did that in the last game against 20.
Yeah, there were I was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but when's the last time he's done that? It's like, wow, we have to wait ages
I
for
was
that,
like,
mate.
Rashi. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but it's not
hope we
enough.
can see more though. It's
Yeah,
not. I
exactly.
agree with you. It is not enough. I will never be tired of seeing dribbles, nutmeg. Like, bring
Mm,
guys, bring me
yeah,
back free flowing football. Why are we having so much, you know, robots? Like
yeah.
this is the being in this frame. No, just be expressive.
You know what,
Express.
Sofia?
Why do express yourself?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I
Yeah.
did I did like this whole systematic stuff in football, um, especially like when it was like early Pep, yeah, the tiki taka at like Barcelona. I was like, yeah, this is good, this is good, and seeing
Yes.
Klopp, yeah, it was good, it was good. And the thing is, he balanced that well with the individual talent. Like you'd see a Messi express himself, you'd see a Neymar,
Yes.
you'd see what else is there? A Pedro dribble. You'd see that,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. Like I didn't mind that Barca side. That Barca side
Mm.
were great.
Yeah,
They were great to watch.
it was. It's just a pity
They
that
were great.
when we played them, yeah,
It was
technically,
annoying. Oh my lord. I
yeah,
never a lot of
yeah,
trauma there. But they were great.
they
They were
were,
a wonderful team. I just feel like afterwards it's just oh let's do what Pep does. Pep wanna
yeah,
invert this, Pep wanna do that. Let's the rest of us also no
yeah,
stop.
yeah.
And now he brings back the direct wingers. This guy is a lunatic. He goes back and forth. He just
Mm,
I can't stand him. He's a
yeah,
wonderful manager, but he annoys me sometimes.
yeah, yeah. I the whole I like him bringing back the more of the old school wingers, but
Yeah.
that slow build up play that's got to change in my opinion for him to really refresh what he's doing because
Mm,
yeah, the way I mean, obviously they need people like Rodri or what is it, De Bruyne, but yeah, it's just when you look at it, it's not nice to watch. And then when you
it's not.
you see other teams try and copy it, it's just annoying. But I was gonna say in terms of United, yeah, I think we just need to I think we need to just drop doing this whole comprehensive system thing, right? We need to do like I'm all right with the defense and the defensive midfielder having like a set system. Don't I don't want them to take risks really because I don't like this whole playing out from the back. Make one mistake and it's a goal. That's stupid. But I think that should be systemized. And then,
Hmm.
like with Real Madrid, you allow the expression of your individual mavericks. Yeah, your
Yes.
Viniciuses, your
That's why I
Rodrigos.
like
Yeah.
Ancelotti so much because he lets a Vinny be Vinny. You know,
Yes.
he still just has to kind of figure out with how like you make it click with Mbappe, Vinny, and Rodrigo. But I think that will happen at some point. Like if there's anybody that can make that happen, I think it's an Ancelotti.
Yeah.
You
But this
know?
that's the thing. Like what our equivalence to what they have, right? Is a Rashford, is our Vinicius, a Diallo, is Like that's our Rodrigo, really? I mean, yeah, we had to see what Xerxes is gonna do. Hopefully, he's gonna grow into something. But it's like we need. There's been a lot spent on the Anthony being a big weight.
Brother,
Oh,
I,
when,
I've told you this before when we're down streams. I'm telling you always, Anthony. I forget that he plays for us. When people mention him, that's when I'm. Oh, he does still exist. He doesn't. He's not a Man United player for me. He doesn't. No,
I forgot about
I'm
him
telling
until
you.
now.
If
Yeah,
we could terminate his contract today, I would in a heartbeat. I'm so done with Anthony. I'm so done with him. He doesn't. Not.
I've never been excited for him, you know. Like even when he was doing stuff for Ajax, I was like, really, this guy? It's like he's all right.
I was like, okay, no. I think I was. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I was excited when we first got him when he scored on his debut against Arsenal. I was like, whoa! I was gassed. I was. But after that, he scored against City. Also scored against Barcelona in that first
Yeah,
season,
yeah.
and he just dropped off. And it's just he's too predictable. I hate when he tried to do these long distance shots for no reason,
Oh yeah.
and it's just to nobody. I'm like, I might as well just see it across my window here in Norway. Like, what are we doing, right? And then when he just tried to be like, oh, let me try a dribble, but I can't, and I try to cut in, I try to go in with my left, I can't. It's
It's it's
He's
so
not from
telegraphed.
Brazil. He's from Peru.
Oh, I think we should respect the Peruvians. I think they have better borders than him.
Sorry,
He's
sorry, Peruvian. I'm
terrible.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just to
Wow.
prove a point. I'm sorry. There probably is some great football players from Peru. Can't think of it right now, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But either
Um,
way,
yeah, it's a problem, isn't it? That's just really depressed me. Actually, I wish I didn't bring up Anthony because that's just maybe like really
it
mad.
just
It's
made me annoyed. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
like,
Oh, question here though before we wrap up. So, think about it. It says if Spurs go 1-0 up, how do United respond?
oh, you know,
You gotta go for it. Expose
huh?
that high line.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing though. So if they go 1-0 up, though, are they gonna keep? They'd keep pressing. You think?
One, yes. Ange does not. Ange is the same guy that was it 9v11 against
Oh,
Chelsea last season.
yeah.
Got bopped, lost the game, but he was like, I'm gonna play my whole line, mate. He didn't care. He
That
didn't
high line.
care. Whole line for life, mate.
Give it a
He
go. Yeah, I
he
mean,
doesn't care.
I think because I'm thinking, yeah, okay, that would be nice if he was that naive to keep doing that. But I just think at some point, it's gonna change it, right?
He
And I know
won't.
he's set in his ways. He seems to be that kind of guy, but I think he will see the bigger picture where it's like, I think what are we like on level on points with Spurs, right? Man United are level with Spurs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think you will see that it's a game that can't really lose, right? I just don't see him like being like Brighton today, who were just foolish with that press and just going, "Hey, here you go, have the counter attack." I don't, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I could okay. Just to answer Ravi, right? I think if Spurs go a goal up, I reckon they just go a bit further back. I think they actually do for once change what they're doing. But hopefully I'd be wrong, isn't it? Because yeah, we could have some goals on the counter. I'm
What
not
is
sure.
your prediction for tomorrow?
I could only see a draw, right? And I would have been more confident, obviously, if those players, you know what it is with Man United. It's such a mess right now where we used to win games where we're not even deserving to win, and I'm like, this is gonna expire, and then we're actually playing well, like in the Crystal Palace game. The guy's just missing all the chances. Like they did that against Brighton, just missing chances. Xerxes unlucky. It's like how is it? maybe karma exists. You actually play well
Hmm.
now, and then you don't win, which is just silly. Like how that doesn't make any sense. And then
No,
FC20, I didn't even watch most of the game, to be honest, because Europa League, I don't care about it. I want to see Man United really improve in the league, so I'm not really watching that. But it's like,
you didn't miss much.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I kind of just lost my train of thought there because I was just thinking about how it's just weird that we don't play well, or we play well and we don't even win as well. But
Hmm.
yeah, prediction, yeah, I think it will be a draw because Man United are just that FC20 draw. I think is just gonna wreck the mentality a little bit, right? I did say one last point on this is that I did say there's been a lot invested in Ten Hag's squad right now. A lot of players there, yeah. And it's like, who else is out there in terms of a manager? It's like, but I know we're saying maybe give it to Rudes, but it's just,
I'm there. Give it to
I don't,
Root to the end
I
of the
don't want
season.
I don't want the whole Ole thing again though. Like, is Rude gonna be okay? Rude's won
No,
the
no, 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 no.
Challenge Cup, or what was it, the Cruyff Cup? Like, he's won that, right, with PSV. So is that? I was gonna say, is that better than the Norwegian thing that Ole won? Well, I think it is, isn't
But
it?
I only won like multiple leagues with Molde, so it won't be
Yeah.
the same.
So it's yeah, Dutch football higher level, isn't it? To Norwegian, yeah. So maybe Rude would be better, but it's just I don't know. It just seems like the whole thing would be the emotional nostalgia thing coming back again. I just don't really like if Rude's making mistakes, maybe they don't get really seen because everyone loves him, so he can't do any wrong. I don't
Oh
want that.
no, I hear you. I don't want that to happen. So this is what I'm just saying. I'm just saying interim. I'm not saying make him. He can be interim, and if he then wants to go and manage another club, he's like, okay, I've experienced being a manager for Man United. That's a good experience. Let me go and do something else. You do you, or you want to still be an assistant coach and get more experience. You do that as well. But I'm not saying make him permanent.
Mm,
It really depends on how we do. But I don't want to be. I don't want to go like that Ula route where I'm saying make it permanently because also when we ended up making Ula a permanent manager right after that, I'm pretty sure we then was like battered by Everton 4-0. Like it started to go downhill after that. We
yeah,
did very well. Interim Ula was a vibe. Interim Ula was incredible. That
yeah,
was some great football to watch. Wow. Wow.
yeah,
I just want to see that once again. Not with him, but just Rude, if we can just get that, please, I'll be happy. Just one time. Just a few months.
yeah,
Let me get a manager bounce. We need to get it. Eddie, we need to get it back because we've been deprived
yeah,
from great, proper football, some exciting football. I need to see that again because right now I have, every Man United game on my phone, right? It just feels like a chore. It
mm,
just feels like, okay, it's Man United playing today. It's game day. Watch. Just watch. It's that fear of missing out for me. Just watch. Okay, you gotta watch it. But then you regret it afterwards. You're like your whole it affects my whole mood. Then I
yeah.
have to watch some other stuff, podcasts to get my mood out of it. Freaking hell, man! What Man United does to my mental health is insane.
You're just
It's
describing
insane.
what process I go through as well. It's like probably the same. And it's just I have to watch like some other football to remind myself that okay, no, football's actually enjoyable.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like today, watch them proper. Like all of I watched 4 games today. I had a blast. I was like,
Mm,
this is my type of weekend. I had just sitting in, watching games. I was also watching Bayern versus Bayer Leverkusen. Like, I had a
mm,
great time. Tomorrow, though, on the other hand, they might completely put me back to earth and be like, you know what? Unfortunately, this is the reality that we suck and we're trash. But
mm,
I believe that one day, I don't know when it will happen, one day we will get back to glory. We just have to fix some
mm.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I
I'm
need Ten Hag to go. That will be my final point.
mm,
I need him to go. And to be fair, I almost feel like, okay, I think we will win tomorrow. But
Uh,
then I think we'll mess up probably against Porto away, and I think the dagger will be against Villa
ooh,
right before the international break. I think we will lose, and we might either lose badly in terms of score or just a horrible performance overall. I'm
uh,
not gonna lie, I don't feel confident. That one, I think, gives me kind of like, remember Ule's final game when we lost, like,
to
was
Watford.
it 4-0 or 4-2 or something to Watford?
Yeah,
Like, it was
yeah,
bad. You knew that by halftime it was done. You
yeah.
That's what I think. I'm being honest. I think his final game, if it's not tomorrow, surely it will be against Aston Villa next weekend. Because I
Mm,
think tomorrow will buy him a little bit time,
yeah.
but Aston Villa will be the dagger. You heard it here first, people.
Okay. Well, I've got to go in a bit, right? So I'm gonna say
Yeah,
my
we're gonna
last
wrap it
point.
up anyways. But yeah.
I'm gonna say my last point here anyway, right?
Yeah.
What you said, very interesting, and I can see it happening, right? So I wouldn't be, even though I've said on the previous stream to you that like Ten Hag should be given, I think I said to at least half the season, something like that. Yeah, the football has been so drab, and it's like it's just ridiculous. Apart from Crystal Palace and Brighton, football's been terrible, right? But that manager bounce, yeah, that could be a good vibe to do.
It will
Wow.
hit like crack.
Yeah, it definitely will with all the
Not that I would
emotional
know, but
fans.
yeah.
So it might give like some time for Ineos to find proper replacement while that's happening. So I don't think I'd be against it. But yeah, Villa, yeah, could be the one. That could be the one. We're gonna see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you to wrap up the show then. But yeah, thanks for having me on. It's been good
No
to catch up
problem,
with you.
Eddie. Yeah,
And
thank you for joining in. A great stream. And hopefully we'll probably talk again soon. I really hope that we win tomorrow.
yeah, so
So
yeah, hopefully
yeah.
we're talking on good terms with this United team. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
Have a
hopefully
great
everyone's
night.
in the like for
Yep.
Sophia. It's always a great vibe on the channel. And yeah, if you want to check out animation, come and check Eddie's Football Waffle. Yeah, do some Man United animation and some for other teams, which I need to do more of. So
It's
yeah,
great. The attention to detail from, and I always keep telling you, it's great. I
thank you.
appreciate it. The animation, the voice, it's like with the voice that you do of Ten Hag, it gets me every time. I
Uh,
love it.
I
It's
appreciate that.
it's really
But
good.
yeah, I got to do more for other teams because I think Man United fans are like thinking I'm taking the piss out of the team too much. But yeah, it's just jokes. But
It's just jokes. It's technically, but seriously, yeah. I think also if you do some other teams, that could be dope. Like
yeah,
Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City. Why not?
yeah. I've had a Chelsea one for ages. I've not got around to doing it. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, thanks again, Sophia. You have a good night and
You
yeah,
too.
peace to everyone. All right, bye.
Talk soon. Bye bye. Good. Eddie is a great guy, so make sure you do check out his channel and show some love. We ended up being a bit more longer on the stream than planned, but hey, so we only had one caller, but you know what? That's fine. We had my broski Eddie. I saw this comment here earlier from Paul that says, "I hope one day you get nominated to the Content Awards. I would love vote for you if that's ever something you want to do in future." Yes, yes. I mean, that would be great. Hopefully, maybe next year. You never know. That would be dope. That would be dope. I see some other people being nominated and well deserved. Mina Football is doing great. I voted for her, so do make sure y'all vote for her as well. And yeah, also UV. Come on now. I think that's dope. And hopefully one day I got some aspirations as well. So I'm not giving up and working towards that indeed. So hopefully maybe next year or some other time. We'll see. Big up Eddie. Yes, 22 likes. Before we wrap up, people, get the likes up. And indeed subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you all for being a part of the stream. Thanks Eddie for joining in for the call in. And yeah, I will be literally right now as we end the live, I will be editing the Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen reaction and getting that up for you guys. Just a few short minute video. And then I, of course, will be live for tomorrow, right after the Man United Spurs game. I also will be filming a video for the Man United women as we are playing Everton away, I believe. So stay tuned for that. So that's the content coming up today and tomorrow. Make sure you have the notification bell button so you don't miss out. Ooh, apologies. And we are out. A great time, everybody. Peace out. So peace out. Bye-bye.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left. That's what